Right here, the vanity is removed. You can see that the faucet and everything is still attached. No need to remove all that. It's simple. All you gotta do is just remove the P-trap, the PCB pipe running for coming out of the wall, and then take your water lines and just, we already talked about shutting the valves off. That's it. Right here, I gotta buy me a nice wrench set, but I was lucky enough to find a 16 millimeter, which I think all of it's about a 1/2 inch. So this is it right here. This is all do it yourself. I mean, with the exception of that being a little heavy, depending on how strong you are, it doesn't matter, man, woman, kid, anyone can do. You got one screw right there. You got another screw. You got another screw. And this is what I don't like. You know, a lot of tradesmen, they don't, you know, I was a manual machinist, so we know the importance of screwing a hole and making sure that that thread and whatever is being screwed into is properly fitted in there. And someone put that screw in sideways. So to kind of show you an example, I just would kind of is like messed up that this came with the house, and this is, you see, and that screw's not coming off. So I'm gonna have to take and put some pliers on there and pull it out. I can cut it out, or put a self-driving tap in there, tap a hole and tap into that, and then reverse it out. But it doesn't make sense. So always what we want to preach and we want to teach is that you do it right the right time, the first time, because you got to remember that. And I learned this. I was a diesel mechanic for almost 10 years at Caterpillar. And when you're throwing stuff and you're putting stuff together and you're putting a bolt or a screw and you're having some trouble, and you learn. I had to get reprimanded a couple times where I had to sit down. You just want to get the job done, and then you do a bad job like this, and somebody's got to come behind it and try to take whatever you put on messed up off, and then it creates a problem for everybody. So just the FYI, you do things the right way the first time, and you do it the correct way. That way, when somebody's following up behind you, they don't have a problem taking that screw out and putting it back on. Anyway, this is how you remove your vanity in your cabinet in your bathroom. Next, I'll show you right there that that bolt on that toilet is completely rusted, and I got a couple different options, but I'll show you what you do when you run into a situation like that. There's no way I can get that bolt off with the 1/2 inch socket. So I got some bolt cutters, and of course I got a reciprocal saw that is definitely going to come in handy. That's got to get out. This toilet is done for. And as you can see, we've already pulled up some tile. We've had a leak, so I'll show you, once we pull up this tile right here, I'll show you if our floors, how to basically go about it if the wood, your plywood, your OSB board underneath here is rotted. And you'll see the discoloration. You'll see the greenish, the blackish, the mold, like that. You'll see that discoloration on the wood. And then also, you'll be able to check the integrity of the wood by leaning your weight on the subprime floor, and then you'll either hear the nails, the screws grinding up against the wood, or you will feel that dip, which is telling you that the strength of the wood itself, the integrity has been compromised, and you may have to pull it up cut it out, and put another wood and nail it back to a joist, or there's a spray that you can get. So we'll go into that. We'll dive into that once we run into that. Once we get into that issue. But once again, easy peasy. This literally took me a little bit of 15 minutes here. Like I said, just get a flat head. And my wife, she was already looking. She's like, hey, damn, Mr. Walt, there's no problem right here. I mean, you cut that out, and put some Easy Rock on it, plaster it back up. It's like new again. There we go. I keep it tuned. Thank you.